kind of showing on the one side. I'm on YouTube
Okay,
now.
is
It's
it?
showing like
Yep, we're live. Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to this evening. It's our second last race of the season, and Silverstone. Interesting track. Joining me this evening is wonderful driver Kazi.
good evening. How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Been a long time since I've been on.
Always fun, man.
Yeah, but I don't have a glass that goes clinking.
That's just wrong. The supporting commentators should always have a cling. We usually have
That,
Amy doing that.
is Amy doing that? Ah, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
usually when she watches
No,
Brian, but she's not here this evening.
okay, because I believe Brian was a little bit late tonight, so I believe his
Whoa.
sister actually started the game for him. So when I spoke to him a little bit later, he said no, he's if he's not in, he'll get his sister to race.
Well,
He's going to
you
back
see,
it with
yeah,
no
I see
TC.
that because he's in the game, so maybe Mandy's driving. I don't know, but it's typical English weather. It's raining.
Oh, oh, that's good.
That's puddles. There's got to be. We might even see some blue tires.
Oh, yo,
Those
that's going to be
off-roaders.
slip sliding away.
Yep. But this
Holy.
is normal England. You know, it's like this 360 days of the year. So yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I see we got some new drivers in. So Tiny G, who's old stalwart of the racing with us,
Okay.
see he's in tonight.
Cool.
Used to race in Redline and then joined us in Fusion, but obviously in Mozambique. So he's here for about a month.
Okay.
So he'll be standing in. Quite cool.
Usual, we've got Nick Gishin.
Yeah, zero
Cool.
thing. Yeah, and Apmagozi. Yo, I haven't seen him in yonks.
Okay, good driver. I don't know him.
Yeah, and he also
blue
streams.
tires. I was joking about those. There's the blue tires on Tiny G's
Ooh,
car.
I hope the guys have got wet weather setups.
Yep. Let's see. Well, England. It would be stupid not to have a wet weather setup for English drive.
Oh, guacamole.
It's like going to Sahara Desert and only packing a bikini. You know, dude.
But why would you pack a bikini if you're going to the Sahara Desert?
Exactly.
You'd have a
It's
ball.
like going to England and not having a wet setup. But you could. Ooh, everybody's on the wet tires. The blues.
Yeah, boy. Yo.
That's wet.
I think they need canoes. Never mind wet tires. Yo, it is absolutely horrific.
Interesting race.
I see there's a new guy as well called Bloody Chen also joined.
Yeah, he's driven a few times. Good driver. He's around about Bloody Chen. I think is from Germany, if I remember correctly. I remember. One of the international drivers. Not a bad
Okay,
driver.
Nice. Nice. Oh, it looks like it's going to be interesting tonight. Very. And I see old Shane, the alien, has clinched the Drivers' Championship. So, yeah.
He had a good season.
Brought him in. Obviously, he was reserve, and obviously some guys at the beginning of the season couldn't fill seats, and that brought him in as a reserve. And obviously voted him in, and look what's happened. I think he was 4 races down, and look what he's done. So well done. He's our F1 new champ.
Yeah.
But there's still a fight for constructors.
Yeah. How close is it?
Well, looking at there's quite a close battle between Ferrari and Aston at the moment. I see there's still a fight for P2 between Boss and Brian. So that's quite close. I think they were commenting somebody must take Brian out and whatever else. I think that's Ferrari's YZ strategy tonight. Yeah. So I saw a little bit of that earlier on. While I was working, I just saw some stuff popping up. So and Doc is also in the Williams. Look, nice one, Doc. He was actually flying. I think I caught a little bit of the stream last week, and he wasn't doing too bad last week.
Nice. So on a dry day, what is a good time for this track? Average good, not EA good. Average good.
All right, we did our time trial setups for season 2 here for the top 20 guys to get into tier 1.
Yeah.
The cutoff time here is about a 130, 139, 131. The guys have gotten a lot quicker, so I reckon you see 10 seconds off. There we go, Shane.
Yep.
I reckon a good dry setup, 128, maybe 127, quite easy.
Yeah, but these are wet, so the 141 is not bad.
Yeah, so they're 10 seconds off, so that's not bad. 10 seconds off on wets, it's not bad. I think that's going to drop. 141, I reckon we're going to go into about the 138s.
Okay. You can see those guys drifting around those corners. That's a nice upgrade they did on this version. You can correct from drift.
Yeah, correct. I haven't really played it, obviously because I'm not allowed in the sim for the next until the end of Jan. So I'm sort of haven't really experienced it that much. So would like to, but can't.
Of course.
So I'm itching to jump in. I think I tried to jump in, and where was it? Not Austria. It was one, and I think I did 4. Oh, that was Brazil. I think I did 4 laps, and I couldn't go anymore. I said to the guys, I can only do 30 minutes, and I'm done. So I did quali, and then that was me. 4 laps in the 90 time.
At least you showed up.
Yeah. 141.58. See 142.0. Let's have a look. I reckon we're going to go into about the 140s, 139s, run about there.
We'll see, because it's wet. You remember the guys want to feel the track first. It's totally different trying to drive this car in a wet road.
And Con, the thing is with Britain is the way you drive Britain, you see the guys are on the curve, okay? So the way you sort of drive Britain is corner to corner, curb to curb, okay? So, who are we on board with now? Shane. Okay. Yeah. So you'll see he clips the apex, he's touching the curb. When he comes through, watch, runs to curb. See? Yeah. So basically this track in the dry, you basically run curb to curb. Yeah. That's it. So apex, you run wide, check there, touch curb. Okay, he's not quite touching there, but he's close. So as you can see, it's a curb to curb track.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
Okay, cool.
Right to the first, just switch that one.
Okay, we've got a bit of a freeze on the YouTube stream at the moment. Okay, cool.
Just because I switched it. Okay, cool. Oh,
there, Brian.
140.8.
Told you. Slowly, coming down.
Slowly feeling it out. So they're getting the hang of the drift and all that.
Shane, just a 140.3.
Yep.
Coming down.
They're going to chase each other. You can see those cars drifting around the corners.
Yep. But you can see there's a dry line also forming. Yep. Have a look. There's a dry line. The guys are getting more and more grip. So I think what they're going to do is they're going to push it as much as they can. So they'll use the time allocated to them and go, who was that that's going? That's a Sauber. I think they're going to use this time that they got 9 minutes in X, and they're just going to put lap in for who was that now? Sauber again.
Yeah, I'm on Brian at the moment.
No, Chain. That's Chain. There was somebody that went wide of that corner. Couldn't quite see.
But there was also, you'd see this one guy that ran wide because the guy behind him was on a fast lap.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Let's see.
I
He's an
reckon.
interesting driver. Venom is not a bad driver.
No, Venom's got a very weird practice tactic in quali. So if a lot of the viewers have noticed, what he does is he always puts a set of hards on or a set of mediums on, goes out, and he bangs in like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 laps or 6 laps to get the feel of the track, and then 2 minutes before the end, or a minute before the end, he puts bolts a set of softs on, and he comes out and he goes from P15, 16 to P2, P3, wherever he ends up. So very interesting. I see Griever's also used it once or twice.
Yep. They're the teammates. So Venom has been helping him as well.
Yeah. Actually, that night in Brazil, I think I helped Griever out. I was managing him a little bit to get ahead slightly. So he finished, I think he finished the 8th or 9th, 10th, I think it was, eventually.
Well, you see the 3 new guys, Nick, Zero Chikul, and Bloody Chen, all top 6.
Yeah, wow. And Bert's also a little bit off. Bert's a quick driver, hey? Can I be honest with you? Yeah, can I be honest? Who's really impressed me this season, racing with him from last season to this season, is Taser. Taser's picked up his pace.
Yep.
Yeah, he's picked up his pace like you can't believe, eh? Very, very.
Yeah, they put in a lot of practice this season. Let's see. Who's out for a good one? Shane, I think.
Rastaman Jakes has also been constant, but also, well, not constant, but he's there, then he's not there, then he's there, then he's not there. He's quick.
Yep. Shane cooling down his tires a bit there, running on the water. I think he's making a gap for the driver behind him on a fast lap.
Yeah, I think Boss is also a quick driver. He was my teammate in Ferrari until I decided, well, I had to go in for the op, but which Big Rhino has now taken over my seat. But Boss is normally a quick driver as well. So
very good driver.
Yeah.
He went as far as to, force on the force feedback on the steering wheels and so on. He even put stuff like that on his pedals.
Yeah, so basically what he does is he's got Xbox motors which he has on his pedals.
Yeah.
Which gives him feedback, brake and throttle sensitivity, and then on his rig, actually underneath his bottom, he's got the servo motors as well, which actually give him the feel of if the tires are slipping or sliding.
Exactly. Now, these guys take it serious. He does it for the fun of it, but
yeah. No, he's very clued up when it comes to the dynamics or the sim side. He said to me that he was looking at actually doing the hydraulics on the sim, so it moves from left to right, back.
He does stuff like that. Okay, so I see Shane. Oh no, he's back. Just now it showed he was switching to intermediate tires, but I see he's back on the wets.
No, there he goes. Inters. Okay, hold on. It's showing on the YouTube that he's on inters, and then it's
and it went off.
No, back to wets. There we go.
I think you decided that rain, no chance.
Okay, Bloody Chen and Rasta on out laps, and Taser's also on an out. Atma goes in key decided to call it.
Well, you could check those 2 Clarence, 3 and 4.
Yeah. Yep.
And they both 2 new guys.
Yep. Some of the older guys must be a little bit worried.
I see 2 guys retired already. Key Cracker and App.
Yeah, Apagazi. And I see Doc also hasn't put in laps. He's just sitting there.
Yeah. Well, there's 4 minutes left. So on board him. There you guys. Maybe invalidate a few.
Yeah.
Let's hop on board.
He's
the oldest driver.
Hey, he just went 17. So, hey, there, Venom, 140.2. I think it's going to heat up a little bit in the front there. I think we're going to dip into the 139s.
Yep.
I said 138, not knowing what the track's going to evolve to, but 139 is about 139.
Been had a good time.
Check there, you can see the dry lines on that shot. It's busy clearing up.
Just want to plug in my headset again. It's just making a noise from my side. Okay. Continue.
No problem. Okay, so we got Doctor Who all the way from America, the oldest driver. Oh, well, the oldest driver. And then I was the second oldest. Doc's been racing with us for donkey's years. Very capable. No assists. Him and Clint are very good friends. All the way from the US of A. And in the Williams. Also seeing Doc's doing some other league racing in other leagues as well. Actually doing quite well. I think he's got the grip of 23 under his belt. And Brian goes into 139.3. I told you. I think it's going to get down to the 138. Oh. If not, yeah, close. Yo, that is quick. Almost a second faster than anybody else. Than Venom. This is going to be interesting. All right, so we're still on board with Doc. He's got some cars behind him. I don't know if they on outlaps or what. Sorry, guys, I can't switch or anything because I don't have control. Okay, Doc's coming in pits.
Okay, back. Sorry, I just changed the cable. Clear.
All right, I just want to burst your bubble, Con.
Yo.
139.2.
Yeah.
No, Brian went first, 139.3.
Yep.
New guy, bloody Chen, the Baron, went 139.2.
06, yeah.
Told you 139.
And
Okay,
I see there's 3 guys trying the intermediates.
I think we might see if Brian goes another one and Shane, I reckon we can get a 138 over here, 138.9.
Well, it is. Usually it's around this time the guys start taking chances. They put on their good times, and then they just push to see if they could just put it that little bit further. Also, usually when the accidents start happening, because nice drifting there from bloody Chen.
Yeah.
That was a very good recovery.
Oh, Shane, 138.8. I told you.
There we go. But Shane, he's having an awesome season.
Yeah, he's an insane driver. Very, 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 very likable gentleman as well.
Very nice.
Very
I've heard there's he's helped some of the guys actually.
No, it's cool.
And, do practice sessions and help the guys. So it's not like he's just racing. It actually helps out.
Yeah, no, it's very cool, Con. I actually saw it this season where, obviously with Boss and myself, when we were in the Ferrari on a Monday night, we used to have our lobbies and that, and I think he still continues it. But I see he's the people come in, and obviously if you practice, when you were practicing with us, we'd give you a setup and you could tweak it whichever way. So we give you a base and then you could tweak it. So, it was quite cool. I know Tubbs got a lot of benefit from it as well. So a lot of guys came in and then Brian would pop in. So there was
but everybody forgets.
Yes, yeah.
If people watching, you get they think, no, why didn't you just do one setup? Everybody copies the setup, and it works. But they forget. Get like the 2 guys I know I've watched many times, D2A1 and Griever, for instance. If Griever uses D2 setup, the car's loose all over the road. If D2 uses Griever setup, it's loose all over the road. It's all about driving style.
Yeah.
You set up for your style.
Well, can I tell you something? Boss is set up because obviously I like my car to be very pointy in the front with a planted rear end. So basically, if I turn, the car must follow. Boss was very different to that. He likes a pointy or grippy front end and a loose rear end. And can I tell you something? With me racing or being his partner, you start to adapt your partner's racing style very quickly. And can I tell you, it just started to feel right eventually. So, yes, I might have tweaked it here and there a little bit so that I get a little bit more stability. But it was like 1 click, 2 clicks.
Yeah, but it's just Little changes in
Yeah.
driving style. Some guys will race into that corner and slow out. Some guys slow into the corner, for instance, and fast out. So it's all how you drive. Are you heavy on the brakes or what?
But Con, like last year, to give you an idea, I had to run an inverted wing. So I'd have to, if the front wing was 24 and the rear was 16, I'd have to turn the wings around and my car would perform.
Okay.
I used to run inverted wings.
Yeah.
This season, I'm running. I was running normal wings, so the cars were a lot better. But last season, I was battling to get that front end to actually turn in or to do its thing, And obviously, with inverting, it started to work.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of tweaks and stuff that the guys can do, but if you've got a dry setup now in the wet, I don't know. All the guys can do is increase tire pressures, lift the suspension a little bit. I don't know what the race is going to be like. Don't know if it's going to be dry or it's going to be raining as well.
Kick me out of the game again.
Oh no. So Shane goes 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gonna log in again. Give me a sec.
You're joining on somebody.
Yep. Rhino sent me a invite.
Invite. Okay, cool.
I just want to be doing too many transitions because it looks like it's a transition thing that keeps kicking.
Sure. Okay. No, that's fine.
There's a whole lot of the new things on F1 24 because you can't use screen. We used to use a thing that would hold the screen active even if you're on another screen and all that. It doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it's called screen lock. I think if I can remember.
Yeah.
Used to use screen lock. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen,
set up a laptop to do it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so this is the second last race of the season.
What track is next week?
Next week is Abu Dhabi. Yeah, the final. Yeah. Yeah, Marina.
Go from the wettest race of the year to the driest race of the year.
Yeah, actually, I did. Yes, is one of my favorite tracks. I absolutely love that track. It's a very flying track for me. It's a very cool track to race.
Yep, very hard on the tires. Very high tire dig, very high because of the track pressure and all, track temperature and all that.
Yeah. But even this one, this Britain, basically your front left takes a lot of pounding, so you a lot of tire dig on the left hand side. So,
because it's a right hand track.
Yeah, it just turns and turns. You're always turning, and that left front is taking a pounding. So you'll find that on the front right it'll be 10%, but the front left will be 28 to 29%. So it's huge dig over here.
Okay.
Oh, this is where Lewis Hamilton won again, took the British Grand Prix again. A lot of talk about him currently as well out in the media.
Ferrari.
Yeah, well, there's been talk that he's been doing testing or he's been in chats with Ferrari or something, and hasn't been too happy with the outcome, and there has been speculation that he's actually tested one of the Ferraris, but we don't know how.
Yeah, there was something about an early release to go test the car and all that.
Yeah, and Bottas has been confirmed as reserve driver and advisor for Merck.
Oh, well, he's got all those years of experience.
Yeah, that's how they brought him back. I don't know if the youngster Antonelli is going to be.
He's doing well.
Yeah, no, well, in F2 he is, but obviously in the actual, if you had a look at the practices, he spun twice. And
Yeah,
stuff
but the
like that.
guys forget this car's got a whole lot more power than those little F2s.
Yeah.
At least
So
Bierman got a spot. Yes, it's with Haas, but it's a foot in the door.
yeah, well, he's now been excluded from the young drivers test now. At Diaz. So after the season, they all jump into the cars and they do the young drivers test session. And they said because he's competed in two or three full races, he's no more a young driver. So he's been excluded.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to be done.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, guys, just to give you a little background, if you're new to the channel, what the guys are doing in the background now is the teammates are talking strat. They're talking tire. Are they going to start a mediums, hards, fuel load? If there's going to be a safety car, when do they think they're going to be safety cars and stuff like that? Some guys go for smokes. Some guys go and get refreshments, whatever else. And then one of the admins will go through the list of the guys in the Discord and say, "Are you ready? You're ready." And then the guy that hosts the lobby pushes the start button and off it goes. So, this is the time where the guys will go into the race manager and they'll see what the other teams are doing. So there's a little bit of cat and mouse on that one as well. So you'll find all the guys will go medium, and then you'll see two guys will go hard, and then everybody goes hard. And then all of a sudden somebody goes soft, and then everybody goes soft. So it's a little bit of cat and mouse up until about 1 minute before the race starts, and then everybody chooses their tires, and he's going, who chose what? So, yeah, it's a little bit of a mind game in the background. So it's quite cool.
Yeah. But then you have the two different driving styles there as well. You get some guys that like starting with a sprint, and they'll start with the softs or the mediums and get out front and then put the hards. The others like having a leisure drive for the first 20 laps or whatever on the hards, and then putting on the softs to do a sprint finish. So, yeah.
But the thing now with Britain is you've got that sharp right-hander after the start finish. So there's a lot of contact and a lot of guys have accidents over there down there. So normally track specific, what the guys did and what we used to do as the Ferrari team is Boss and myself, we used to put a set of mediums on, and then obviously if there were no incidents that would benefit us, but if there was, we could always swap over to the hard. So the medium would have done one lap in theory.
There's no formation lap. Okay, used to having formation laps.
Okay, I think it's because they started so late.
Okay. Well, it's a good start. We've already somebody had a drive-through penalty because jump start. I think they also probably thought it was a formation lap. Let's see here who had that penalties. Drive-throughs, Brood and Yavkata, both drive-throughs for jumping the starts. That's a huge penalty. They'll need to serve that early.
That's about this lap. This pit stop is about between 25 and 28 seconds.
Oof,
so to go up through, you're looking about a 30 second odd drive through over here because it's quite a long pit. So
that's huge.
Heavy pill to swallow.
Well, let's see. Shane keeps at front, and let's see what's the. Is the tire interesting? Everybody's starting on the softer tires. Mediums, there's no hards there. Mediums mostly, and then 4 different drivers have the softs on it.
But have a look at Have a look at that bloody chain.
Yeah.
And Negation. Have a look. They up there. Black. Checker Black. He's also up. He's come out of nowhere.
Yep.
Venom's dropped down 1. Boss has moved up 2.
Laser went up all the way 6.
Yeah. Brits is up by 3. Doc 4. Big Rhino 4. Tiny stayed. Epigozi up by Key up by 2. Rasta main Jakes is out. What happened to him? DNF.
Idea. What's that one?
Okay,
maybe it's that first corner you were talking about.
Yeah, could have been that's with the maybe first corner incident. I see you've gone in for his drive through, looks like it.
Yeah, well you have to that thing you have to serve early. Because you need time to catch up.
Hey, look at Doc. 17th to 13.
Yeah.
Wow.
For his age,
nice.
He's a good driver.
Nice one.
I mean, he's a 67, I think. All the way from America. And then our youngest driver is King. He's 19.
Sure.
What a height span there. Almost 50 years between our youngest and oldest. It shows you anybody can drive.
Yeah, no, well, it's a passion. You know, it's all about the passion for the sport and the game. Very cool. Yo, bloody Chenners on blades.
Oh, and he's drifting. Correction, that's good. Very good correction. Bloody Chen had a zigzag spin there. That's very good. Very well.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of a love tap between the Haas and the Red Bull.
Yeah. Well, Ferrari versus Honda. I don't think there should be too much of love lost.
Yep.
But you know, as I say, gone rubbing is racing, eh?
Yep. It was Venom next to him, and you see the two new drivers, 3 and 4, Nick and Bloody.
Yeah. Check Taser up to 6. Brett and Black, good buddies. They also looks like they're pulling each other along.
Mm-hmm.
Boss is down again. He dropped down to 10.
Yeah, probably also had a spin out. Seems like the guys, I don't know, setups are a bit loose this track.
Yeah, maybe they've, you see the wet setup, so they've had to tweak it for wet.
Oh, there's a very wide from Bloody Chen.
Yeah.
He gained a position there. He's supposed to get a penalty for that one.
Yeah, I mean, let's give it back. Let's give it back to Venom.
Mm-hmm.
Right thing to do is pull over and give him the place.
Yep. We'll see.
Who's in the pit?
See, somebody's in the pit. That's Brett. Bit of a D-thing because Brett's jumping all over the place.
Yeah.
Also, they're putting up a 130.
Yeah. See, I told you, you're going to get down to the 129s.
He's all the way in 9th position, chasing to get to front.
Yeah.
Doctor Who getting exceeding track limits. 10 seconds. Ouch.
Ow. Yeah, that's a big ouch.
Okay, so they see there's a fight going on for second. Nick, Bloody, and Brian having their fight.
And then there's Venom, Taser, Black, Cooper, and then Boss closing in.
Mm-hmm. Because you have the fight for second, and then you've got a fight for fifth at the moment.
Yeah, and then you've also got 10, 11.
Yep.
Having a fight.
And 12 and 13.
12 and 13, and then Apmagosi and Griever. Okay, Griever's just out of DRS. He looks like there's going to be a little bit of a hard down there. So there's little fights going on all the way, but the one to watch is second, third, fourth. Ooh. Okay, Black's just overtaken Taser.
Yep. Not the Doc's evening. He's racking up those pedals. Just got another 3 seconds. Top on board with Venom. He's the main in that huge train. 5 drivers.
Yeah, he's just out of he's just out of DRS 1.2.
Seems like Taser is experiencing some little bit of lag because you see his car jumping all over the place.
Yeah, well, he's all the way in the Netherlands.
Yep.
So might have a sync issue there.
Yep.
Yo, Boss, Cooper. Yo, now it's getting tight again. So Nick has gotten past Blake. Brian.
Yeah, but that's Brian. He'll catch up again soon.
But all the way up to about eighth place, or ninth place, all fighting for second.
Mm-hmm.
Second and third.
Yeah, that gap closed now.
Yo.
Yeah, but this makes it an interesting race. Silverstone's always an interesting race.
Yeah. The good one is when you come through the just before you go through the curves there through Beckett's, that last corner before you hit Beckett's, the guys normally try and see if they can go through their full taps. So basically, 8th gear, flat out through there. And if you can.
There we go. Brian taking it back on a corner.
Yep, there we go.
3 cars in front of him, and Nick taking it back.
Yeah, that's good racing. And Venom's now also closed there.
Yep.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-way battle, 5-way battle. And Boss is also coming. Check the next train is pulling in. Cooper, Boss, and Taser.
Yep.
And Black.
Yeah. 4 drivers. 1 double mistake.
Yep. Oh, tight. Very tight.
So will you be back next season?
Yeah, I'm hoping to be back next. This is the corner here where the guys try and take it out in full taps. Normally they gear down to 7th, through here in 7. Okay, so what the guys try to do through here is try not to touch the brakes but gear down. So basically it's like almost like a coast gear, accelerator. So when you come out here, by the time you hit the bridge here, if you're doing a 104 or 103 time, you know you're in for a good. So you can get into about the 127s, about a lap time of 127. So if you do a 104, 103, you're on a very quick lap. That's how the guys are gauging themselves at the moment on Britain with that bridge.
I don't know the drivers. Jakob van Jaarsveld said, "Is there going to be a restart?" I'm sure that's because of the formation lap. And Dale also restart the race. No formation lap, but unfair.
Yeah, I wonder if there's discussions going on in the background.
Here we go. Cooper taking Boss.
Yep.
Let's hop on board. Who do you want to see? Which driver you want to see?
Who do I want to see? Let's go down to Big Rhino. Let's go and see what he's doing.
Oh, let's go there.
Because he's on a close one as well. So he's on 0 to cool. And 0 qualified quite high up.
Good.
So he could be pulling Rhino towards the front. Ah, King, 3 seconds. Hey, track
King,
limits, guys.
King, of course, holds the record for most pit stops. 11 in one race.
Out. Out.
We joked that he probably went into the other teams to borrow front wings.
No, I was just going to ask, did he have enough tyres? Because he must have been rotating tyres like you cannot believe. Oh, what's happened to Boss? Boss has slid back.
King Cracker's out.
Oops. And there goes Boss is in front. Okay, so let's see what the 2 Ferraris are going to do. Are they going to pull each other along?
Oh, Ferraris. Let's hop on board with Boss.
Yeah, he had a spin or something. Something happened with him. Can I tell you, it's nerves. He always used to say to me,
Very loose setup. Do you see that? See? Oh, jerking.
Yo, Black is actually nice, also nice up. He's in 7th at the moment. Medium pit stop, 26 laps. I reckon by lap 10 or 11, the guy should start pitting.
Yep. Oh, Black is about to take Cooper. Nope, he opts to stay behind him.
I think he's going to use the DRS to pull him through, because I think he's got taser on his rear wing. So I think he's going to use unless Black has used all his ERS. Now he's still got 40%, 30%. Okay, so now you can see he's busy burning ERS. You'll have the back wing open to try and fend off taser. But they've got 0 on taser's back. So they actually, what's happening is they're slowing each other down. 3 seconds.
Cooper's sitting in front. The rest is running a train behind him. Taser seems to be catching up. He wants to go past.
Yeah.
Oh, no, just not able to.
No, he's got a 3-second penalty. Also, now what? You look at the train behind Cooper starting to pick up.
Threes. Doctor Who sitting on 16 seconds.
The best thing for Doctor is when he goes into pit, if he serves, he'll supposedly serve a 10 or a couple of seconds will be taken off. That will go down to 6.
Yeah.
That's in Cooper's. But look at that battle.
Cooper holds the record for penalties. Before the previous on 21, he had 31 seconds. Can't be beaten now.
Yeah, no, that we did it. He did it one night with us, and we couldn't understand how he got 31 seconds. Because I think I got 1, and then he just decided, oh, well, I'll just put another 10 seconds on, and it's still how did he do that?
Okay, there you can see 2 trains following. Nick moving up to second again, and Brian sitting in 5th.
There's Boss on Tion, on Taser, to the inside.
See, and he takes it. No, he doesn't. Takes it back.
Got the inside. Oh, a little bit of bumpy there. So if Boss plays it right, he'll take him down that back straight. So he'll have DRS. Depending on if he uses, still got enough ERS. I'm actually wanting to know what the guys are running on engine braking here, because I know a lot of the guys run 100% because obviously it does the regen on the battery is actually quicker. There are not on this track, but on certain tracks you can switch off your ERS to actually regen. So you can see their Boss has just regenerated to 60%. So he's switching off his ERS somewhere along the line so he can get regen on it. Yo, that's tight.
This is the best kind of races.
This is tight, very tight. It's nice. The guys have picked up the game, huh?
Yep, they have. Board with a big train at the moment. That goes from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All under
so basically Shane is scamping off in the distance again, 8.7 seconds. Then we've got Venom, Nick, 3.3 of a second behind. Then we got Brian, another 0.3. Bloody Chen, 2 seconds behind Brian. Then Cooper's, Then Cooper, Black. Okay, Cooper's 3/10 behind Bloody Chen. Black has dropped down to 1.3, but obviously got the battle now with Boss.
2 more DNFs. App and King's out.
Yo.
Okay, and this is the fight at the moment. Brian and Nick.
Yeah, bro. Tight. The guys are very tight at the moment. It's nice. It's nice to, you're not having, well, we basically said it at the beginning of the season, you'll have 3 or 4 guys that will scamper off, and then the guys get quicker and whatever else will start bunching up, and we actually seeing it's 2 race, well, this race, 1 more race left, next. And, the prediction was right. The guys have upped their games, and, And obviously
you can see the guys' game improve as the season goes, because they start taking chances and stuff like that.
Correct. And also, I think, Con, the other thing as well, which the guys were doing the international racing with the UK guys and stuff like that. I think they learned a lot there as well. It wasn't just like you racing, but they were Boss 130.2. We'll get into 129s as the fuel comes down.
There you can see the top 9 130s.
Yo. And then Tiny, hey, not a bad drive for Tiny, eh? He hasn't had any practice.
Yep.
He's sitting in ahead of Brett. Nice. Well done.
But you said he's a good driver, so he knows.
Yeah, no. He's doing a lot of ACC. Well, when he is in South Africa, he's doing a lot of ACC. I believe he's blisteringly quick in ACC. Boss said a little while ago that he can't. He's like a second faster than what Boss is in ACC.
Just for those watching, that's another game called the Assetto Corsa.
Yeah, Assetto Corsa. So
ACC, yes.
Yeah, so he's been. I think Tiny's only just gotten F124. So yeah, I think he hasn't had a lot of seat time in 24, but he adapts very quickly.
He's just got the feel for it.
Yeah, no, it's nice. Taser's dropped right down again. Wonder what happened with him. He went from like up there right down to the back.
Yeah, maybe he had a spin again. Tends to every now and then just push it that little bit too hard.
Yeah.
Shane and Venom right up front.
Yeah, we're on with Brian, but Brian's sitting on Venom's rear bumper again. So there's a big deal between the two of them, with Nick in there as well. So there's a three-way for second and third.
Yep. Let's have a look here. What position?
Boss is closing in bit by bit.
Mm-hmm.
But he's pulling Bloody Chen, Cooper. Okay, Black's fallen off.
They're just running a train all the way around him.
Yeah. Doc's in 16th.
You've got Rhino and Taser for 13th.
Yeah.
Not always just
Rhino,
the front guys that's got the big fights. Every little position counts.
Yes, no, correct. No, well, basically it's between Boss and Brian at the moment for second in the championship.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously Boss has got to try and finish ahead of Brian, or Brian's got to finish ahead of Boss to get as many points. And currently the way it's going, another 3 seconds for Brett. The way it's going for Boss at the moment, he's going to score points, but it's not going to do him good.
Mm.
He needs to get in there or above.
That's good. No.
Step
or so.
Lap 14. Yo, the guys are pushing on the mediums. 14 laps.
Mm-hmm. How many laps do you on the 3 different tires? Just going softs, mediums, and hards. How many laps do you get per tire set?
It all depends. You see it all depends on
just averages, not specifics.
Hards you can normally go 17 to 18 laps. It depends on track temperature.
Yeah, of course.
Mediums, they're sitting in about between 11 to depending on your setup, 11 to 15.
Mm-hmm.
The softs are not what they used to be. 4 to 5 laps max.
Okay.
Yeah. You can't do a 10 lap stint on softs.
Yeah. Okay. Have a look here. Well, there, Nick just switch to the softs, which means you'll have to put again for tires.
Yeah.
You can see he's probably going for the end. He switched to the hards, him and Taser.
Yeah, so you see what they're going to do. But Big Rauner also came in 3 laps. Yeah, he went hard to medium. Somebody's just dived into the pits there. Bloody Chen. Then.
Yep, Bloody Chen.
10 seconds, speeding in the pits. Aish.
Ouch.
Okay, so now let's see what Boss does. So 14 laps. I'd like to know what his tire gig is. Boss has got to cover off Bloody Chen. Or he's got to undercut Brian.
But now, do you think guys like Shane and Venom is maybe trying to go as far as they can on the medium so that they can switch directly to softs?
I think that could be a problem. Remember, they're not under pressure. Well, Shane isn't. Venom is with Brian. So Shane could obviously go to lap. I reckon worst case scenario 6 laps on those softs. But then it's he's got no pressure. So I reckon he might go to lap 20. 18 or 20, and then just take it gently on the soft.
For a sprint, yeah.
It's
top,
about,
top 8 already running 14 laps on mediums.
yeah.
Even Griever
See,
in 10th position, 14 laps on
yeah.
mediums.
And Doctor Who.
Yep.
It's about the right time now to switch over to hards.
Okay.
Also depends on what the track temp is.
Yeah.
So just give you guys a little bit of insight. So the guys can adjust their front wings when they come into the pits.
Hmm?
So normally what the guys do on the mediums is if they're running a 20 front wing and it's normally about 7 difference, 27
so
or
the
28.
watchers, the people watching know at 20. What does it mean? What's the maximum and minimum?
Okay, so the wing you can set at 0,
Mhm.
and you can go way up as high. I think it's up to about 40
Okay.
clicks, 30
That's about
clicks, 40,
halfway click up.
no,
Okay.
50 clicks, sorry, 50 clicks.
Okay.
So we're sitting at about half.
Okay.
So what the guys do is on mediums, what they'll normally do is they'll set the wing as low as they can. So let's say the guy's running a 20 front and a 27 back wing, or other way around, 27 front, 20 back wing. So what they'll do is when they go over to hards, because the hard is it doesn't have as much grip as the medium.
Hmm.
Normally the guy will, when they come into the pits or they're going to do a pit stop, they'll automatically say tweak the front wing by 1 or 2 clicks. Give them more grip.
Okay.
So that'll be part parcel of the pit stop. They can't change tire temps, but they can tweak the front wing to give them more grip, so they can go. They normally go up by 1 or 2 clicks.
Yeah.
Okay, there goes boss. He's in.
Yeah,
No,
because I see there's a whole thing going about, is it McLaren putting water in their tires to help cool?
Yes, correct. So basically what the teams are doing, you can put air in or nitrogen, and basically what's happened is with the air, they allowed X amount of percentage of water in the tire. But they are finding a glass of water inside the tires.
Okay.
And obviously Red Bull and Mercedes and everybody are saying, well, that's how McLaren are keeping their tires cool and they're not getting the tire deck.
But is it illegal to put in that much water?
Yes. According to Pirelli and the FIA, they're only allowed X amount, and I don't know what the legalities are, but it's not.
So this is not legal. Okay.
No. So I think they're going to be watched very carefully.
Yeah. Well, these guys are pushing those mediums to the max. Got top 3 running 16 laps already on medium time.
Correct. Nick's on 3. On the soft, Venom's gone to soft, so you see he's going to do the push of 10 laps on soft.
Yeah, but now, like Nick, 3 laps already on the softs. That means he's going to have 13 laps.
Correct. Those tires are not going to last.
Yeah.
It's not going to last. You're going to start seeing he's going to start slipping and sliding eventually. Ooh, you've got that 3 seconds. Another 3 seconds.
Yeah, what do those penalties look like? There we go. Chen sitting on it. Oh yes, the drive, the pit speed. There's 3. There's Yafgata putting up 129.4.
And he's on soft. Yep, 2 laps.
Just warmed it. Okay.
Ooh, what happened there? Boston Cooper. It was a little bit of a... Okay, Black is coming to the pits, put on a set of soft. So he's one of the... And Shane.
You can see, there's Nick putting up a 129. Oh, and another one, Bruit, a 129 flat.
Haha.
Did
I tell you? 128.
At times now. Taking
what did I tell you? 128.
Now you see the season. These guys are starting to change that little bit of extra points and stuff like that.
Okay, Big Rhino's coming to the play. He's moved from like right at the bottom. I think he was in 15th or whatever, and he's brought himself right into 8th position. Taser's sitting in 9th, 7 laps on the hard. Venom's 1 lap. Brian's on 0 laps. Okay, so It's going to be between Nick, Venom, and Brian, and Boss, if he can close that gap.
Yeah, but
The
now,
Boss,
looking at this, don't you think Bloody Chen is in a better position?
yes,
He's
Boss,
got the
but he's got a
hards on.
penalty. But he's got a penalty.
True. But he's got the hards on. Nick, I don't know if those softs are going to last to the end. He's going to need to
I don't
pitch.
think so.
So Bloody Chen, running those hards, he's and then he spins out. Ouch, okay, no longer in such a good position. Ouch, that's going to hurt him.
Yep.
Some huge gaps opening up now. There, Bruet, 128.9.
Bruet, 128. There we go. Told you.
But again, Bruet, 3 laps already on softs.
And 0. 120, 128 to go. Also, don't
Bloody Chen seems like he disconnected. He's out.
Carter's out as well, eh?
Yep. DNF. I think he probably just gave up. I think both those, Bloody Chen and Carter, just gave up. Okay, so what do you think, Big Rhino? 8 laps, mediums. He might still make it to the end of the race with those mediums.
Cooper's got a 3 second, doesn't he? So if he closes in on Coop, he'll jump to 6. So it'll be a Ferrari 5th and 6th if it finishes now.
Yeah, so Cooper's got a 3. Yep.
Okay, but he's dropping back. You can see Big Rhino's dropping back.
Yep. Black and Taser having a little fight.
Yeah, they both got 3. Yeah, they both got 3 seconds, so it's basically plays for.
So if the race finished right now, Black drops 2 positions.
Hold on. No, if the race finishes now, guess who goes up to P8? Tiny.
Yep.
No, P9, sorry.
P9. Yep.
Yeah, you'll go P9.
P9.
I didn't see Brett stop.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll go to P9. So you'll gain 2 positions.
But he's fighting
nice.
well. He's sitting just behind Taser at the moment.
Yeah.
And at the front, you can see Brian in 4th.
Yeah.
Chasing down Venom.
Yep.
Yaku says the softs were lost.
You think so?
I don't know what's his nick, but one of the spectators saying the softs were lost.
See, it all depends on the setup, what the guys are running. You know, if the setup is soft, they should be able to. But I know in previous races, certain of the tracks they can get away with it. Mm-hmm. But I know Britain, the guys were battling on the soft. I wonder what because Yav was also wasn't he on soft?
That's a yeah. That's a
yeah. I think so.
He just switched to the softs.
Mm. Okay, now to give you
Yaku is Jake's.
Is it Jake's? Oh,
yeah.
How's it Jake's?
Rastaman Jake's. He says he did 14 laps on softs on Monday.
Yo, okay.
So not that bad on the tires.
Jake's? Okay, and Jake's, what was your wing setup?
Let's see. You're running now the 6th last lap, 21 of 26 laps.
Listen, have you seen what's happening in the front?
Yep.
Con?
Yep.
Nick, Venom. Shane has dropped right down to 7.
Yep.
Well, he doesn't really have to prove anything. He's taken the championship, so I think he's just out there to have some fun.
Yeah. But he's on 0 laps again.
Yeah, he's pitched for another say. He's going to try and take the fastest lap away.
Yep. Weird strategy. Oh,
Big Rhino's in 6, so if he... no, he's not going to close the gap. Cooper's got 3.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tiny's now lost out.
Brian and Venom going for second.
Yeah. Boss has also dropped away a bit.
Sounds like all these guys might finish on the whatever tires they've got
Yeah. Nick has done 8 laps.
on the softs, yeah.
Yeah, 4 more laps, 89, 20, 12 laps on the soft. Yo, pushing. I wouldn't take a chance.
Bad guys take the chance and then you get a flat, or some guys like they were just waiting for that flat. Tires were gone. But all a gamble, part of the strategy.
Yeah. And just to let you know, Brian's running obviously no assists at all currently. He is on a controller.
He's back in his first position.
Yeah, there you go. What happened to Nick? Did he go wide?
No, he's him and Venom. They're swapping. He probably had a little bit of a spin.
Yeah, I think.
Jake says his setup was a 40-28.
Okay. All right. So more pull on the front. Okay. And suspension, Jake? Soft, hard. What was it? More balanced?
And Venom and Brian went all the way to first position, and Brian and Venom fighting it out now.
Yeah. Oh, Griever got a 3.
What Shane's doing, catching Bruit at the moment.
Yeah, but he'll automatically take 7th because Bruit's got penalty.
Yep. Yeah, but you know these guys. They don't want to, but I won by technicality. They want to win. They want to be in front.
Well, even if you got the penalties and you win, you know, well, I won the race. Yeah, but you got 20-second penalties. No, but I won the race.
Yep. There you go, Venom catching up to Brian again.
Yeah.
There you go, Venom trying the inside line. And he passes. Venom taking pole again. Brian getting a 3-second penalty.
Oh, no, man, Brian. So he's on 6. Well, no, he didn't have. It's first.
Yep. Yes, he was first. Now he's second position. But there is that nice big gap between him and Nick. So if they can just keep it there, he'll keep his second position.
Okay, so what I think Brian's strategy was to get what he's doing right now is to get Venom in the front. He gets DRS, and then basically passes him. Now what's going to happen? Venom is going to be on his tail. He's going to get a slipstream all the way right down the back here. So the guys are normally going to the corner here at about 7, going up to 8, getting down to 7th again. Some of the guys will get up into 8, drop down to 7th again. Some will go down to 6, into 5th, back up to 6, and then start gearing up. Yeah. And there goes Venom again.
And and Brian riding at slipstream.
Yeah, so I think Brian's just trying to figure out where, but obviously if he didn't have a 3-second penalty, he would be figuring out where, when, why, and what for, and then sitting behind him, and then obviously overtaking. So basically going, do I do it in the first sector? Do I do it in the second sector? So watch, let's see. Supposing sit behind here.
In the second last lap of this race.
Correct.
6 drivers not finishing. Jake's put up when you said he said a 41.5 and 21.20 anti-roll bars, so hard roll bars, hard front suspension, and a soft rear suspension.
Yo, okay. And he's getting and Jake's you're getting like 7. What's it? 14, 15 laps. Yo, that's not bad. That's not bad. Really and truly, that's not bad.
Andrew, front runner Brian trying to stay there. But Venom doesn't want to win on that 3 second. He wants to win one.
Mm-hmm. But
Brut just behind Shane. Shane just passed Brut to take 6th position. He's 12 seconds behind.
yeah,
Happening with those times. Fastest lap. Zero Cool, the 128.5.
yeah,
Few 128s now.
yeah. Brett, Shane, Boss, and Brian.
Yep. Where that went.
I think what Brian is doing, like I said, he's setting up. He's setting it up for the last lap. He's going to take the win, but obviously he's going to drop down to second. So, like I said, I won the race.
Exactly. Yep. And we're in the last lap, so let's see how this goes. Nice zigzag.
Okay. Full taps. Wide curb, 7th. Some guys staying 7th over here.
Brian Page and everybody watching.
It's conceding second.
Mm-hmm. It looks
So,
like it's going to
guys,
be Venom, Brian, Nick.
Nick. Nice one, Nick.
New
nice
guy.
race. And Boss also came from right down 4th. Nice recovery.
You can see the position change. Cooper coming up 8 positions.
Check Big Rhino
coming
10.
up 10.
Nice. I see it's consistency. It's lap, like you said, Con. It's after lap. You know, they've got to put within 1/10 of a second on each lap, and that's how you get to the front.
Yep, it's not always just the guy with the fastest lap. It's the guy that can do it consistently.
Yeah, and that's for all you viewers out there. If you are looking at getting into this and racing, it's not always about. I know a lot of the guys do 5 lappers and that. It's we've had guys in the lobbies that have done 5 lappers and stuff, and they only last 5 laps and fall away. It's basically jump in, go and do a full race, and do constant time. So if you can do a 130 around Britain constantly, and you keep on doing, so you do a 130.1, 130, 130.1, 129.9, you see that within the time. So it's always within 100th of a second of that baseline.
Yep.
You will propel yourself forward to the front. Nice, well done.
There we go. It's a good race.
Hey, Big Rhino, driver of the day. Well done.
Yeah.
Well, he deserves it. 10 places up.
Yep.
Don't vote for him.
Of course, the guys will now vote for the real driver of the day.
Yep. Now there'll be a little bit of discussion going on in the lobbies and stuff.
Okay, shall we port in the top 3 drivers?
Correctamundo. So that is Venom, Brian, and Nick.
Yep. You can find them.
Am I in the right place?
Yes, you are. Okay, and then we're phasing over. Okay, guys. How was the race in general? That's a call to everybody. How's the race?
It was fun, hard, and just focused the whole time. No mistakes, just pushing it every lap.
Some nice drifting around some of the corners.
Oh, you had to catch the front guys.
Always good. Okay, so let's start with third, Nick. How was your race?
Yeah, it was a good race, man. I was having a nice battle with Venom Ryan and having this nice DRS battle at the beginning stages. I tried to undercut them to get onto those softs early, and then they were catching me at the end. I think it was a little bit early on the softs on my side, and then was having a nice battle heating up towards the end, and then I had a little spin, which took me a while to get back onto the track, and then I was in P3 from first to third and with a bit of a gap. So I'll take the podium though. But lekker race, man.
No,
Very nice one.
Yeah, well, you knew around here. I know you're not new to the game, but new around here, so very good driving.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm enjoying the league a lot. It's good racing. The guys are clean. I see I might have maybe bumped someone. I'm not sure about it, but we'll see what happens there. But the guys are great in this league. Really enjoying it.
That's awesome. Kazi, you got some questions?
Yeah, Nick. So we actually made the call on the softs when you put them on, and we thought because obviously Jakes was sitting in the lobby on the side, and he said he did a test on Monday night. We ran like 14 or 15 laps on the soft. So obviously when you spun out, I said to Con, I don't know how you're going to make it to the end. So obviously we saw you go, and we thought, now what happened? So obviously the call was that the softs were slipping away from you.
I think it was a little bit more just the driver error, to be honest with you. I think that the tires felt pretty good towards the end. I was just pushing really hard, trying to get away from those guys, trying to get into my DRS. I was in the lead, so I think just trying to exit corners, I was pushing it a little bit. So I think proper driver error there, man. I think it was actually super comfy going on those softs for quite a while, which was surprising.
Okay, interesting, very interesting. And listen, I just want to ask the three of you, how was the quali in the wet? We saw you guys back on the fun. Yeah, we saw some slipping and sliding happening there as well, guys, like all over the place, slipping and stuff. So quite interesting.
On the blue tires.
Yeah, on the blue tires. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? There was the other thing that we shouldn't be mentioning, but no safety cars. Well done, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a rare one for a 50%er.
Yeah, not bad. Okay, back to you, Con.
Okay, so second. We're second.
Brian.
Shame, Brian. So Mandy has been slipping on her briberies again. Okay, we'll have to talk to her again now. I tried, but she hasn't been able to beat the special brownies again.
That's all good. I just want to congratulate Nick. I think it's his first podium here by us. Big congratulations to him.
Thank you,
Unlucky on Shane. Shane was just on a different level tonight, so really unlucky for him. Venom, I always have a fantastic time batting Venom, no matter what position it is. I really enjoyed that.
But that's a weird strat from Shane. Why such a short stint and change tires again?
No, you got disconnected on.
Oh, we didn't see that. We were wondering about that. Okay. No, it all makes sense. Okay. So strategy changed. Was there any change in your strategy during the game, or did it pretty much stay the same?
No, mine stayed the same throughout the race.
Okay. Good. Kazi?
And then Brian going from the wet setup to the dry. Did you make it? Did you change your front wings? Did you turn it up 1, 2, click, left the same?
So left. I did the quali with my dry setup. I just had too much fuel in the car in the quali. I finished the quali with still 8 laps of fuel in my car.
Yo.
You want to go long way.
Yeah.
Of course, for those that don't know, unlike olden days, you finish with your fuel. You don't refuel at a pit stop anymore.
Yeah, so you get 30 laps, you put 30 laps all the guys overfuel with maybe 2 laps over.
Yep.
So the 30-lap race, they'll put two laps in, 32 laps. So obviously that's why Brian had 8 laps. You see, it was a trial because we were Constable said, "What do you think the times are going to be?" And I said 1:30, and obviously, well, the times were coming down rapidly, like quickly. Guys were like in the 1. So yeah, it was great to see, and it was bunching up. I think at one stage there were 5 or 6 guys fighting for second, and then I think from 8 down there were another 4 or 5 guys fighting. So you go and watch back on the stream, you can actually see the guys fighting. There were two or three DRS trains happening through. So racing was tight, fun, guys.
Yeah, that's good.
Well done.
That's good.
No, it
Thank
was
you
good
to
fun, yeah.
the commentators and the sponsors.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Always fun. Okay, so the man of the hour. How was the
Okay.
race?
I'll give it to Shane, eh?
Yeah, unfortunately, unfortunately, it happened again. But on some stage, happened to all of us before, or still going to. But yeah, I was in the middle of the race. I think P2 will be the best I can do. And then when I saw Shane disconnected, I said, okay, head down, focus. If Brian catch me up, I just need to land pause, driving his slipstream, and build up my ERS for the last lap. So yeah, well done to Brian and Nick to share the podium with me, and it was fun challenging you guys in track, especially with me and Brian through some of the corners. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, well done, bro. Great drive and a nice deserved one there. The battle was awesome, so really nice one.
It was great driving by everybody because it's here and there a little bit of a bump, but there wasn't really people pushing each other off. Guys were making gaps.
No, nothing malicious. Nothing malicious. You know, people leave the space. They try to race. If there is a little bump, it's a little kiss, and it's unintentional. So it was good racing.
No wings and stuff like that. No, it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they say, rubbing is racing.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a couple other things but yeah, racing is one of them, I'm sure.
Okay, so anything from anybody else?
No, thanks for the comments, guys.
I just want to say thank you to the commentators and the live stream that everybody can see, and especially for sponsors as well.
Yep.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Thanks to them, we can be here. Gazzy, another word from you?
No, yet again, thanks to CMH. They CMH and Bucky Liney covers as well. Obviously, Chooks from his side, he's one of our sponsors. It's a pity he's not with us racing because he's got fatherly duties, the newborn baby and stuff. So we fully understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he's not getting a lot of sleep.
No. I don't think so. I don't think he'll be focused now. But yeah, it's the decider next week, the final. So there's a battle between Boss and Brian for second at the moment.
And Venom.
Oh, so Venom's also crawled into it. So it's a 3-way battle for second.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to catch second, but I can still catch third.
Nice. Can swing, eh? Swing. Yep. And then constructors, I don't know what the constructors are, but I know there was a tight tussle between Alpine and Ferrari as well.
Yep. Aston's also right up there with us. Constructors is all to play full stuff.
Yeah. So it's going to go down to the wire.
Yeah. So next week, Abu Dhabi.
Yep.
Abu Dhabi.
Yep.
It's going to be fun.
Okay, and just for interest's sake, those following, they know I'm a volunteer for dog rescue, bull terriers. We'll be at the Brakpan Cherry Festival this coming Saturday. So please come say hi.
That's it. Thank you.
That's it. If anybody else got anything, or we got it done with this.
I have a question for Uncle Kazi.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
How are you feeling, sir? When will you be back in your seat?
Brian, I've got a assessment on Monday, half-an-hour assessment. Basically, we take it from there and see what's happening. So I did have a little bit of a setback about 2 and a bit weeks ago. a lot of information and pain, and obviously, yeah, I think I'm just trying to push a little bit too hard, and my missus also climbed on my back with regards to that. You can't get in the seat. You can't. You gotta take it easy. But you know what? Once you got that feeling under your feet and your hands, you want it. It's not easy just to give up. So I'm hoping.
Yeah, it's the closest we can get, man. You know.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be back by the end of Jan, Brian. If everything goes according to plan.
Best of luck and a nice speedy recovery.
Thank you, but I've also got a wedding. That I've got to look after.
Yeah. The 16th, guys, is going to be in Belita.
Yeah, 16th of December.
So whoever stays close to Belita, go and crash the wedding.
Open bar.
Okay, so
Tabiera will be there.
well, so that's it then, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for this great show this evening. Good racing. And we'll see everybody next week for the last race of the season, Abu Dhabi. Please come watch, support. I think it's going to be a great one.
Correct.
And that's it. Thanks, guys. Keep the racing for the game and see